The rugged liner rear wheel well liners are an excellent upgrade for the F-250 or F-350 owner who's looking to add some additional style and protection to their truck. An easy installation, these will give your Super Duty more protection and help keep out harmful dirt and debris while also cleaning up the look of the side of your truck's bed, and they do it all for an affordable price. Now, a quick note on fitment here before we dive in. These are designed to fit 2017 and newer F-250 and F-350 Super Duties, but they are not compatible with trucks that are equipped with the factory fifth wheel or gooseneck hitch prep package. Wheel well liners are something that not every truck owner thinks about right off the bat. Heck, I know that I often forget that these typically are not something that comes on trucks from the factory. But especially if you're planning to fit more aggressive wheels, tires, or suspension, grabbing a set of these is going to be very beneficial for you. Not only will they clean up the look of your rear wheel wells, but they will also provide some additional protection for the bed and the frame of the truck itself, as they're going to cover up some of that otherwise exposed metal, making it less susceptible to damage, paint chips, and thus rust. They will also cover up some of your suspension components, making those less susceptible to rust and corrosion as well. So especially if you're taking your truck off the beaten path or to a messy job site frequently, these are going to help protect the bed and frame a bit more, and they'll just make your truck a little bit easier to clean up. Plus, they're going to make things look better, especially if you've got a lifted truck, because your wheel wells will be more exposed, and these will give you a nice uniform look all the way through. Each liner is constructed of impact-resistant polyethylene, which is widely used in the automotive world because it is so lightweight and so strong. Now, these will be able to withstand any debris that gets kicked up and all types of weather conditions. As you can probably tell, they are also molded to perfectly fit the wheel wells, so they will be a tight fit, meaning that they aren't going to fall off or come loose, so long as you've got them installed properly. A hose and water should be all you need to get them cleaned up, unless, of course, you get them really dirty, in which case, just get a rag or a nice scrub brush, and these will clean up in no time. Pricing comes in at about $175 for the set, which will do both sides of your truck. Now, that doesn't make them the least expensive, but it's still a good value for money considering the high quality materials plus the overall fit and finish and the additional benefits that these are going to provide. So for that, I still call them pretty good value. Installation comes in at a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter and should only take you about 45 minutes to do both sides. You get all the clips, clamps, and other bits you need to get these installed in the kit, and you only need a couple of tools to do the job. You really don't even need to jack the truck up or pull off the wheel either. And to show you the process now, let's throw it over to one of our AT customers.
Today we're going to do an installation for AmericanTrucks.com. Wheel well fenders that are going to go underneath, the liners to go underneath. We're going to show you step-by-step instructions, making sure that you understand everything that needs to be done step by step. The tools that we need: number one, the 10mm ratchet set. I put an extension on it just in case you might need it. The extractor tool, just in case you need the extractor tool for the mud flap if you have one. I got some pliers just in case you need it. I got a knife just in case you may need it also. The washer, wash things, sponges, towels to make sure everything's clean. Make sure everything's clean up under it. The wheel well is, we'll show you just in a second. Here is the way that it came from AmericanTrucks.com. It's a very sturdy product. Looks like it's made of real good quality, so I think everything's going to be okay. We'll take the knife. Got the instructions. Get the instructions out. It is step 1 through step 8, it appears. So there's the front and back. It is for 17 through 20. This was printed in 2020 by Rugged Liner. That's what this product is, Rugged Liner from AmericanTrucks.com. It was printed in 2020, so therefore it says 17 through 20 trucks for F-250 Ford. But this right here is going to be through also the 2024 Ford truck. So put the instructions down. Number 1, read the instructions. Number 2, make sure that everything is clean. We got the everything washed a while ago. We used anything that you need to, and make sure that you clean everything and all the dust and dirt is out. So everything is clean, everything is ready. Point number 3, if there is a mud flap, it is be right here on the back. There's 2 clips, here and here. These 2 clips may need to come out, but the way it looks, since we don't have a mud flap, that the well liner would just go right in there. so we'll see how that works. Number 3, number 4. Number 4, there's 2 bolts, one toward the cab side, and we're going to start on the driver's side wheel well first. And there's 2 wheel wells. One of them is passenger side PS, and one of them is driver's side DS. So we're going to start with the driver's side. There is a bolt, a fastener bolt that is going to be toward the cab side. We've already started taking it out just in case. On the back side, there's also one here. We're going to take these 2 out, this one and this one. We're going to take these 2 out, and then there's going to be 2 holes at the back. So the 4 things are going to fasten the wheel liner to the truck. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Step number 4 is to take these out. So we'll go ahead. You want to set these aside because you're going to put these back in. This hole is already drilled out, tapped out for the bolt, and we're going to use them again. On the back side, the exact same way. All right, so we'll put them down. We'll use those again. So step number 5 is basically this. We're going to use the packet. There's going to be 4 bolts, and there's going to be 4 clips. The clips are going to go in these 2 holes, here and here. And then the bolts are going to go through the clips. So the clips, the one with the flange is going to go toward the back, so it's going to go through there and then through the flange. Okay, so we'll put those down. So this right here is going to be the next step. Basically, just put this with the flange in the back, put it through so that it will be the receiver for the bolt. Okay, put it on the other side, same way, snaps right up, everything's ready. Okay, all right, step number 6 is basically now make sure you got the driver's side wheel well. That's what we're on. We have an option to move the tire if you want more room, or we can just use it like this. Basically, I'm going to put it in. This lip is going to go on the underside of the fender. So we're going to make sure that everything is going to be above. So basically, it should be a one-man job with everything all the way down. Just need to make sure that this part is the last part and is in there. Okay, I told you that these 2 already is for the mud flaps. They should just pop right in, and that one just popped in, and now that one just popped in. So these 2 are connected. All right, now we get to connect our 4 bolts. All right, so we're going to start with the back 2. So we're basically just going to go through the fastener, start the bolt. It's a 10mm. I'm going to get another bolt. I'm going to go through the other fastener. We're going to get the 2 bolts that we already took out of the cab side and the rear side of the truck, and we're going to reinstall those. Back. May have to move it up just a little bit to make sure everything's right and it's in there good. All right, get your 10mm. Of course, it's a good looking fender, looking good. The step says to put these in first, so let's go ahead and put these down. Now that we got everything, I kept these back here loose to start with so that I could have this wiggle room, I could move it around, and now I'll go ahead and tighten these down. The bolt head was on the back of the flange. Therefore, the bolt's going through the bolt head, and then it's tightening it down, squeezing it down. It's the purpose of it being on the back. Okay, good and tight. Go ahead and now snug these down. Doesn't have to be over tight. You don't want to break anything. Just make sure you do it tight enough to where it'll hold the fender in good. Nothing will be flopping. All right, and the last one is this right here. Long bolt. Okay, just snugged in. Everything is there. Everything is firm. Everything is tight. The driver's side is put in. Took just a few minutes to do it. We'll basically take our tools, and that is step 1 through 7. Everything tucked in. Now we're gonna go put in the passenger side. We need the 2 bolts, the 2 fasteners, and the fender. Go back through our steps. Take out the one toward the rear, the bolt toward the rear. If you have a drill, it'd make it a whole lot quicker and a whole lot easier. Okay, take out the one toward the cab side. Okay, all right, we'll set those aside. Basically, the next step is to put in the flange clips, making sure you put that toward the back, the flat side toward the front. 1, 2. Okay. All right, the next step, go ahead and put in your wheel bed liner. I put the back in first with the, see what, we'll put the front in first. Seemed to work better a while ago. Just working it around, making sure you get under the fender or on top of the fender. It's tight. All right, pop the clips in to where the mud flap goes, making sure this in and they're tight. Now you start looking for the back holes. Make sure your clips are right. Okay. Tighten your 2 screws, your 2 bolts, and we'll put the back one in. The other one in here. I think the clip is moved. So let's see here. Okay. Just make sure you get that clip right. Now, get the 2 screws that you took from the cabin side and from the rear side. We'll go to the rear first. That one in. Let's make sure that this right here is in first. Failed to see that that wasn't in. So we'll need to make sure we'll get this in. All right. Everything is fit now. I think that's why I had a little bulge right here when we started. So now that we got it in, I can see the drilled hole. Okay, it said to do the back first. Tighten it up with your hand just a little bit. Keep going. Okay. Okay. And the rear bolt. Okay. Front bolt. Okay. All right. Fender is all in.
That's going to wrap it up here for our review and install of the Rugged Liner rear wheel well inner liners fitting 2017 and newer F-250 and F-350 Super Duties that are not equipped with the factory fifth wheel hitch package. Thanks so much for watching, and for everything Super Duty, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.